So here we see Bruno Fernandes driving forward with the ball into the space down the left side with the game being stretched, and in the centre and on the far side you can see there's a 3v3 with United's front three all in a horizontal line, but as this move progresses, look at how Zirkzee's deeper movement balances out the movement of everyone around him. So here as Zirkzee's holding his position, you can see because Rashford in the centre and Garnacho on the right have made runs ahead of play, looking to break in behind the back line, this has dragged their men in the Fulham back line backwards, but also Zirkzee's man as well. Bassi at this stage of the game doesn't feel confident enough to hold a higher position with Zirkzee, and potentially leave his centre back and left back 2v2 in the defensive third. And so he drops off, and Zirkzee's alternating movement then allows him to become a free man, simply dropping into the space, from where Bruno Fernandes is exactly the man you want with the ball, having the vision to find Zirkzee. But not only this, McTominay through the centre and Casemiro down the right are also running ahead of Zirkzee's deeper positioning. And this shows that whilst on paper Zirkzee may be the furthest forward in the team, and therefore what everyone deems a goal scorer, really he's the link man of the attack, and kind of like Harry Kane, he moves against the play, dropping deep as his teammates and the ball move forward. And without Zirkzee's deeper movement, this goal doesn't come about. Rasmus Højlund does occasionally drop off from the forward line, but in this situation on the counter late on, I think Højlund is moving towards goal, like Rashford looking to break in behind, or at least be positioned in the box as the ball enters the final third. However, Zirkzee isn't as anxious to be in the box as soon as the ball gets into the final third. As like a box-to-box midfielder in Frank Lampard-esque fashion, he wants to arrive late into the box and get into goal-scoring positions that way, and we'll see that in just a minute. But before I get into that, if you want to pick up any of the new season jerseys, go over to Jersey FIFA. You can also check out their retro, international and club jerseys as well. You can use code Atlantis at checkout for a discount. A link will be in my Instagram bio, which I will leave linked in the description. So when Zirkzee actually releases the ball, I think United could have coordinated this movement on the right a bit better. I know the goal did come from this, but I think Zirkzee either has to play a firmer pass into Garnacho's feet, from where Casemiro can provide an overlapping run, isolating Robinson in a 2v1, or if, as Zirkzee does, plays a pass into Casemiro, Garnacho has to make the run forward on the outside of Robinson, looking to drag the left back and create space for Casemiro to move into, or if Robinson moves out to confront Casemiro, then Garnacho is free down the outside. Now Garnacho doesn't do this, which kind of stifles Casemiro's momentum, but eventually Garnacho realises that he has to get out of Casemiro's way, and as Casemiro plays a pass into him, in the centre you can see you've got Rashford at the back post, and McTominay and Zirkzee arriving late into the box. But quickly, before I go on, I have got a newsletter out. You can check it out on my Patreon. I released one today and last week, so you can check both of those out. $1.50 a month, and you can also check out what else I offer on Patreon as well. A link will be in the description. However, before we come on to Garnacho's actual cross into the box, I think Marcus Rashford at this point in the attack should have positioned himself between Fulham's right back Tete and the centre back Diop, ready to react instantly to any ball across the box, whereas at the back post I just feel like there's a lower likelihood of him receiving a cross with the amount of Fulham players in the centre. But anyway, Casemiro and Garnacho work it out, and as Garnacho is about to put this cross into the box, we actually see the goal scoring benefit of having Zirkzee dropping off in the attack and initially holding a deeper position, as if he had held a higher position like most clueless pundits often say players like him and Harry Kane should, then Bassi is more aware of his movement and he's just easier to mark inside of the box. However, with both Zirkzee and McTominay arriving from deep, because both Fulham centre backs have to drop off to hold a deeper position close to the 6-yard box, Zirkzee and McTominay can enter the box as free men, and as Garnacho puts in the cross towards the penalty spot, Zirkzee is there with a feather touch to finish off the move that his unique movement had such an impact in creating, guiding the ball into the far corner and winning United the game.